Did you know you absolutely have to seal your brick pavers? Oftentimes, customers tell me that they didn't realize the need for having their brick paver surfaces sealed. Even a new installation needs to be sealed. Sealing your brick pavers prevents them from shifting, becoming loose and wobbly, and it protects them from degradation, also known as subsurface erosion, which is when rainwater or pool water goes between the unsealed paver joints and it washes out the base aggregate material, causing the pavers to sink and become uneven, which is a very costly repair. Sealing your pavers will also help to combat weed and mold growth. Once sealed, the new 4-grain silica joint sand that we install will harden to the consistency which is comparable to concrete, creating a nearly impenetrable barrier for weeds. This not only locks the joint sand in place, but it seals and waterproofs the sand so moisture cannot seep between the pavers in the damp dark space below, which generates mold growth. Once your pavers are sealed with our industrial grade penetrating paver sealant, they're protected from liquid intrusion to include oils and other vehicle fluids, irrigation rust from iron and alkalines commonly found in well water, and any other liquids like sunblock and spilled wine, juice, or soda. Multiple finish options are available, which can enhance the color and shine of the pavers, giving them that popular wet look typically found after a rain, or the natural look, which is a completely clear sealant that does not change the color or the aesthetics of the surface. Anytime a contaminant is introduced to the now fully hydrophobic and sealed surface, it will just sit on top of the protective coating and easily rinse off with a garden hose, watering can, or the next rain. This video will demonstrate the DuraGuard Paver Sealing's very unique brick paver cleaning and sealing process, which is unlike any of our competitors. The first step of our process is the cleaning portion. We use only high-end, commercial-grade truck-mounted pressure washers to ensure the surface will come as clean as it will possibly get. Attached to the high-pressure hose, you will see a self-contained rotary surface scrubber. This attachment allows us to clean a 20-inch by 20-inch path per second, giving your surface a very even and thorough cleaning, not leaving any ugly lines or missed spots. This attachment removes all of the sand and mold from your pavers while preventing it from getting into your pool, clogging and breaking your expensive pump like other contractors are guilty of. Next, we will do a high-pressure rinse of the area to ensure all mold, mildew, dirt, and debris are off the surface and will not set back into your paver joints. Now we will saturate the paver surface with our patented weed and mold inhibitor and allow a short dwell period. No other companies are using a product like this that doesn't counteract with the sealed surface once it evaporates. Prior to wet sanding, we will first dry sweep our special 4-grain silica joint sand to spread it around enough to make our wet sanding process that much easier. Just simply dry sanding only will create small air pockets in the base of the paver joints where the sand isn't able to settle all the way down, creating final settling, pitting, gaps, and holes throughout the paver joint area. Once spread, we will now hydrocompact or wet sand the paver surface to pull the now heavy, wet sand down into the deepest part of the base of the paver joint. This is the only way to ensure the joints are full of sand from the base to the top, not allowing any final settling or pitting weeks or days later. We will clean up the surrounding work area and mix the sealer while we wait for the porous pavers to quickly dry. This is the point where we remove any of the residual sand that didn't go into the pavers, rinse off the surrounding windows and walls of the work areas, and blast out the deco drains found most commonly on your pool decks, patios, or on some driveways. Finally, we're applying our first coat of sealer. Watch how drastically the color of the paver surface will change from unsealed, dry, faded, and sun-bleached to a rich color enhancement just from the first of 3 coats as we prepare to move on to the second coat. Beautiful color enhancement was achieved just from the first coat. Now we can apply the second coat of sealant. And finally, our third coat. We apply 3 coats on every single job. It is not an upgrade that you have to pay extra for, but it's our standard. In the third coat, we include a non-slip polymer additive called Shark Grip to ensure your pavers are left slip-free and safe, especially when wet. It is very important not to skip this step, as your pavers will become slippery once wet, but only if not treated with this additive.